Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great. Hope you're having a great start of this weekend. And welcome to your daily Arbitrum update. We're going to be covering Arbitrum again. We'll mainly focus on the technicals. We're actually at quite an important moment or point, whatever you want to call it, right now, given the technicals, I think. So we'll talk about that, and in general also my thoughts on that. And before we get on with it, I did want to say that I've been doing these Arbitrum updates since its launch, since the airdrop. And I was wondering if you still think these are valuable. So let me know down in the comments. I can also do them every 2 days. Perhaps they are more valuable then. I mean, then there's also more to talk about. More price action has happened. But let me know. For now, let's get into it. If you want to receive daily trading signals, by the way, and then check out the links down in the description or the pinned comment. Now let's get into Arbitrum. So right now, what you can see, at least what I think, is that we're not really trending that much anymore. For some reason, one of my indicators is gone. But here you can. Oh, all right. Well, I thought I still had it, but I don't know where it is then. But alright, so the indicators show that there's not really a trend right now. You can also see that a little bit by the EMAs. They're not waving that much anymore. Usually when these are above or below the price, then you're in a trend. Right now they are technically above the price, so technically we are in a downtrend, but it's very minimal. And I would argue that there barely is any downtrend right now. But alright, doesn't matter. Altogether, the big thing is that right now we are at this level right here around 1.22, 1.21, which wasn't even that strong of a key level a couple of days ago. But I would argue it has significantly more impact right now. What you can see is that you have a number of indicators coming together there. So there's respected trend line of the downtrend, but also the 100 EMA, the 382 FIB. So it's altogether a very strong resistance level. And what you can see now is that we are trying to break above that. And that's also the main thing we would want to see, right? Because if we can actually break above that, then we'll find support there. We'll get up towards 1.25, 1.26. And I don't think we are going to get into some sort of an uptrend just yet. But then what you get is you get into some sort of a consolidation between 1.17 and 1.26, which is not a bad place to be in. At some point, I still think Arbitrum is going to rally, but then we'll consolidate at relatively high levels, I would say. All right, so that's kind of the thing we're waiting for. But on the other hand, if we are not able to break above 1.21 and at 1.22 level, what's going to happen then is that we'll drop down to this support level around 1.18 and 1.17. We've already found support there for a couple of days. I'm not sure if that is able to hold anymore. I think it's more likely that at some point then we will drop down to 1.15 and down to that support level between 1.13 and 1.1. And then we will find support there, but then obviously the consolidation and where we find support and where we kind of are is way lower than where we could be if we break above that level right now, that 1.21, 1.22 level. And that's why I think it's a key moment. If I would have to give you my thoughts on what I think the most likely scenario is then I think that we can break above that. There's a bit more bullish momentum right now in Bitcoin, and we all know that correlation between Arbitrum and Bitcoin is existent. So that's why I think it's a bit more likely that we can get that bullish breakout and get up to 1.25, 1.26. But for now, I do not think we can break above 1.25, 1.26. I think we'll just find resistance there and get into some sort of a consolidation. But yeah, that's my take on Arbitrum for today. As I said earlier as well, let me know if you still think these videos are interesting. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care today and bye.